Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our full workout for the week. Equipment-wise today, you are going to need a single dumbbell. When you go to choose your weight, you want a weight that you're going to be able to press overhead with some balance involved. All right? Then you're going to need your bands, handled bands, at least one if not two, and your stability ball. The bulk of our work is going to be in our first block. We have 5 exercises starting standing and ending down on the ground. 60 seconds on each exercise, twice through, and then we're going to get into some blocks where we're just changing off between 2 exercises and moving a little bit quicker. Alrighty, so to start off with, we've got our dumbbell and we're going to be taking a step lunge pass. So on this pass, your goal is to go low enough down on your step lunge that you're able to pass your dumbbell from one hand to the other. And then we'd switch legs and pass it back. Now it does not matter whether you pass it left to right or right to left. Doesn't matter which leg is in front, your goal is just to pass it under. So when you return to standing, we're adding a bicep curl. So pass it under, bicep curl. So if the weight that you have in your hand is too light for a bicep curl, I want you to change weights to a heavier weight. Now, when you change weights to a heavier weight, if you cannot pass it underneath your leg, either because the bell of the weight is a little bit too big to fit under your leg, or because passing between your hands is too hard, all you have to do is tap. So if I'm just tapping, I'm going to reach under and tap the bell to my fingers, step back, bicep curl, switch hands. Alrighty? So you do not have to actually pass it under that leg. If you can sit low enough to pass it, then that's what I'm looking for. If not, no worries. Alright, exercise number 1, 60 seconds through, alternating legs. Ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Chest up nice and tall. Pass it. Strong bicep curl. Alternating legs. Pass. Bicep curl. So really try to make sure that chest stays tall. When you go to push back, you are pressing through both the leg that's in front and also the leg that you're standing up with, that back leg. You want to really push down into the ground with that leg. Excellent. We got about 20 seconds left to go. If you accidentally do the same leg twice, no big deal. 10 seconds remaining. We're going to stay standing at the end of this one. Last one. And time. Next exercise. Keep the dumbbell in your left hand, standing on your right. We're going to go as far down as you can on your straight leg deadlift, aiming to tap that hand. No, I don't expect you to tap it. That's just our goal. Stand all the way up, curl, press overhead. Same side, 30 seconds, here we go. Reach it down, stand tall, curl and press. That curl should feel a little heavier this time because you've already done a few. Nice job, guys. Find that focus point out in front. Squeeze the inner thighs, especially as you stand. When you get to the top, squeeze and lock it in. Switch sides. Remember, whatever hand has the dumbbell, the opposite leg is on the ground. Here we go. Big reach, stand, curl, and strong press. Good, check that bottom leg. You want a little bit of bend in it. Always making sure that we don't lock out any joint that we have pressure on. So standing on the knees, never lock them out. Almost there, whoop. One more. Then we're gonna set that dumbbell down, go to the back of your mat if you're using a mat. We have a walkout into a rock star plank. So from the top, it's that toe touch walk out. And I'll go over our Rockstar plank as a reminder. Diane, you're gonna stay down on those forearms, pike, and then open to one side. I'll explain that a little bit more in a minute. All right, so toe touch, here we go, walk out. When you get to that position, we're gonna take our Rockstar plank. So leg goes under, and then we open the arm to the ceiling. Back to center, the other leg goes under, open, and walk back. Okay, keep going everybody. Diane, down on those forearms. What I want you to do is push back for a pike, and then come back to center, and rotate, and see if you can get an elbow up. Rotate, elbow up. And then you're gonna go back to that pike. You're gonna need a few more breaks in there to just kind of stretch out the core because you're not standing all the way up between them and getting that break. So take your breaks when you need them. Everybody else, keep going. Nice big toe touch. Keep those knees as straight as you can. Everybody, abdominals pulled in tight on that Rockstar. Big open of the chest and the hips. Nice big stretch to the sky. Good, press those heels down before you stand up every time. 20 seconds left to go. Hold those abs in strong. Everything is staying in nice and tight. Awesome, guys, 5 seconds, 4, 3, you can go back down to the ground. We're gonna be there next. 2, 1, and come on down. Meeting me at the bottom, we do not need any weight on this exercise. We're gonna take a sit-up with a Russian twist. So pay close attention here. Starting at the top, you're gonna hit 2 Russian twists to each side on the way down. Most important is I don't want you Russian twisting when you're only a couple inches from the ground. That starts to put stress in low back. So think about your Russian twist being in the first half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm halfway, take it down, come halfway up, and then 4 again, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down, halfway up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, guys, keep it going. By this point, you should already feel those obliques. The abdominals should be talking to you. Excellent, going for control here the whole time. Focus on keeping that pelvis tucked under nice and tight. Really controlling the body nice and strong. No Russian twisting while your abdominals are relaxed. Keep them tight. This is your last one. And then we're going to take it on the back, single hamstring bridge. So, one leg extended, knees together. The other leg is bent in underneath. I suggest keeping your hands by your side unless you feel pretty strong on these. So our goal is to press through the heel of the leg that's down, tuck the pelvis under, and lift hips to the ceiling. Tap the ground, hips to the ceiling. 30 seconds on this side. Remember, it comes from your glutes, not just your hamstring. Here we go. Squeeze and return. Good. Try to return just for a second. You can release the squeeze on the glutes each time, especially if that is a reminder to you to squeeze them again, to keep that big squeeze. If you do not squeeze that glute, you're going to feel all hamstring and it will cramp faster than you can imagine. Switch sides. And here we go. That being said, if your hamstring cramps super fast, you got 2 things you can do. Number 1 is flick that leg in the air and pull it in and stretch out that hamstring with nice deep breaths. The other thing you can do is to keep your heel, that leg that's in the air, put that heel on the ground. So you're going to take a little bit of weight off of the leg that's working, allowing it to use half weight instead of full weight right from the start. Nice, guys. Almost there. Last one, we are back to the top. Alrighty. Back to with that dumbbell step lunge with the pass and the curl. I'll give you a couple seconds to get up. Dumbbell in hand. Remember, does not matter which leg you step forward with first, as long as you remember to alternate legs. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pass, tall, and curl. Now, one thing I did not mention, specifically on our first round, is if in order to pass, you feel like you've got to really duck your chest under, then I don't want you passing. I would rather you try to tap with that chest nice and tall. So keep that in mind. This is also more challenging than I thought with glove liners. But they're the only things that keep me warm with my fingers and these weights. Metal weights stay a lot colder than I thought they would in the garage. Lessons learned. Last one coming up. Excellent. So, straight leg deadlift. Start dumbbell in the right hand this time. Standing on the left leg, so this should be opposite of what you did last time. Chest nice and tall. And here we go. Straight leg deadlift, lifting that back leg up. Stand it all the way tall, squeeze the inner thighs, curl and press. Remember, as you stand, you're pulling from the back of your leg through the base of your spine, through your belly button, all the way up the top of your head. Excellent, last one. And switch sides, very good. Here we go. Good, you can combine, if that balance is feeling pretty good, you can combine the curl as you stand up if you would like. You do not have to. You can keep it separate if you're really working on that balance. Good work, everybody. Stay in with it. We're gonna have time for one more in there. Then we're gonna go into that walkout. Last one, set that dumbbell down when you're done. Straight to the end of your mat. Or down to the ground, Diane. Big reach up. Here we go, toe touch. Nice straight knees, walk it out. Tuck the pelvis and lock that plank. Leg under, big open. Back to center, leg under, big open. Plank, walk it back. Remember to find that plank every time. That plank is more important to me than anything else that you're doing. Every time you tuck that pelvis under and lock that body into your plank is a reminder to your body of what that plank should feel like. Keep it nice and strong. Nice, guys. You do not have to turn the same way first every time. Feel free to alternate that. Not a big deal either way. We're gonna have time for one more in there. Nice big reach. Remember, we go down to the ground next. So when I call time, if you're down, just stay there. 3, 2, 1, and time. Seated, Russian twist, sit up. Abs in nice and tight. Remember, we only Russian twist in the first half. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, halfway up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, halfway up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Oh, my abs are already feeling it. Remember that when you Russian twist, we want to try real hard to lock the knees in place. If the knees are moving, which they're naturally going to want to do, they are going to counterbalance the direction that you're turning toward. And by counterbalancing it, they're taking the work out of your obliques and your hips, and they are using the counterbalance to hold you up, which of course we do not want. We aren't here to counterbalance with our body. We're here to make our bodies stronger and make those obliques work on their own. This is our last one coming up. And then we're going into that single hamstring bridge. So down on your back, leg up. This final round, if you would like to take your knees and disconnect them, you can make the leg that's in the air go straight to the ceiling. It'll make it a little bit easier on your inner thighs and hip flexor, and a little bit tougher on the extension trying to push to the ceiling. So another option. All right, arms down by the side. 3, 2, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes. Here we go, lift and tap. Lift and tap. Remember, you can release your glute every time if it helps you remember to squeeze it before you go. Excellent, guys. Keep it working. Remember, if that hamstring cramps, give it a quick stretch and see if you can get a few more out. You can always switch to the double leg. Switch legs. Ready. Tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glute, lift, and lower. Squeeze. Excellent. Lock it in. Nice work, guys. We got 30 seconds here. This is the last exercise on this block, and then we're gonna break out into our 2 exercises at a time, back and forth. Get some good burn going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Come on up. All right, coming up, you need your handled band. 1 or 2, depending upon the weight that you're using. Grab yourself a sip of water. This first duo of exercises is a good example of where you could use 2 bands. The first exercise is our reverse lunge with the row, so you can usually go pretty heavy on that. But the second exercise is that T wood chop. And remember, the most important part of our T is that your arms get all the way back. So if you choose a heavier band for your reverse lunge and row, make sure that you have a lighter option that you can get that T all the way back. Alrighty. Everybody ready? Flip that guy over. We have 3 rounds here, 20 seconds each. So we're gonna try to move pretty quickly. I'll give you a few seconds if you are changing bands, so keep that in mind. Ready? 3, 2, reverse lunge and row. Down, pull, up and switch. Good. Make your goal a quick switch on this one. So you spend your time at the bottom on that row, and then it's a really quick switch of the feet at the top. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch to our T and wood chop. Give you a couple seconds if you need to switch bands. 3, 2, 1. Big T. Step back 1 leg and rotate. T. Step. Rotate. Remember, only 1 foot moves at a time, which means you have 1 foot pointed directly at your band at all times. Last one. Back to that lunge. 5 seconds to switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunge. Pull. Quick feet. Pull. Quick feet. Excellent. Work that range here. Since you have such good strong weight on that front leg, it should allow you to push off and get that quick switch. Last one. Stay standing, switch bands if you need to. 3, 2, 1. T and chop. Awesome. From those Russian twists earlier and the rock star, you may feel your obliques more than normal on these. I do. Keep it strong. 5 seconds. We will have 1 more round through. Time. 5 seconds to switch bands. 1 more of each exercise. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Big lunge, pull, switch, pull. Good, chest is nice and tall. Even as you step together, trying really hard not to let that chest fall forward over that front leg. Nice, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Stay up, switch bands, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. T, pull. Last time on these guys. Accentuate every move. Exaggerate how far you can go. Really push it, 10 seconds. Come on, come on. Big movements. 3, 2, 1, and time. Quick breather. That should have kicked that heart rate up just a little bit. Grab a sip of water if you need to. Next exercise, duo. We are facing away. So this time, we're gonna take 30 seconds of that chest fly. Remember on your chest fly, arms stop just inside of shoulder width. Don't bring those hands together. You're releasing your work there, don't do that. And then we're gonna take 20 seconds of the tricep extension. This is gonna be a tough combo, not necessarily on your heart rate and your breathing like the first one, but this one's gonna be tough because chest, shoulders, and triceps are gonna start burning pretty quick. And we love a good burn. So you need a band on this one that's appropriate for your tricep. It might be a little bit light on your chest, and that's okay. That's why we're gonna fly instead of press. But you want the challenge to be on that tricep. All right, so go ahead and get in position. I'm gonna turn towards you a little bit. A little bit of a lean. Remember, you can take a foot in front too if that helps keeps your body alignment a little better. Abdominals in nice and tight. Move that where I can see it. Arms stretched out. And we want a little tension opening the chest and shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds. Squeeze and open. Work that range here. Nice big range. But we don't want to feel pain in the shoulders. A little stretch is okay, but not pain. Awesome, guys. Keep those elbows lower than your shoulders, down with the chest, and time. So fully extend them. Elbows by your head, hands come back, press it away. Here we go. Couple things to watch for on this one. You should feel a challenge pretty quick. If you don't, make sure that your elbows are not below your shoulders. You want those elbows up nice and high, arms covering your ears or close to your ears. And time, right back into fly. Aha! This time, we don't get that quick little break of switching bands. So that burn is gonna come on a little faster. Awesome, we're almost there though. 3, 2, 1, keep them straight. Elbows come into the head, press away, here we go. Good, strong extension. Squeeze the back of the arms every time. Excellent, guys. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We have one more time. Ooh, I feel the burn. You should feel the burn. If you don't, your band is way too light. 10 seconds. Come on, all the way. Don't quit, don't quit. You're almost to the end of this one. Don't let that burn stop you. And extension, tricep, press it away. Kick it out. Lock out the back of those arms. Squeeze, squeeze. Nice, guys, come on. All the way there, you got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Awesome, awesome. All right, you are done with that band. You need your stability ball. We are going back down on the ground. Grab a sip of water if you need it. All right. We got a little extra work on those hamstrings today. We did our straight leg deadlifts. We did our single hamstring bridge on the floor. We're going to use that stability ball and hit that double hip bridge on the ball. So just like the other exercises, we have 20 seconds on both exercises, 3 times through. Exercise number 1 is the hamstring bridge or the hip bridge. Exercise number 2 is gonna be our leg lift. So as soon as you land your last hip bridge, you're just gonna grab that ball between your knees and take it right into our leg lift. So quick, easy transition. And this time we are working back side of the body, then front side of the body. So it's not gonna be a straight burn the whole time. All right, guys, feet up on top. Make sure it is your bottom of your shoes on top of the ball and not the back of your shoes. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, lift and tap, lift and tap. It is only 20 seconds. You are already halfway, so really move and challenge your glutes. Check those glutes, are they working? 3, 2, 1, grab the ball, pick it up, hands by your legs, here we go, or hands by your torso. You got lots of options on this one. Straight leg is going to be the most challenging, as long as you keep that low back down. At any time, bend the ball in closer to make it more of just a tilting of the pelvis and not a long lever lift. Last one. And time, feet back on top. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squeeze and lift and lower. Squeeze. Good, extra intensity on this one. Take those hands behind your head or away from your sides. So anywhere between your legs and behind your head. 3, 2, 1, grab that ball, pick it up. Here we go, big reach. And squeeze. Tuck that pelvis under nice and tight. Awesome, long body. Keep those abdominals pulling, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball down, last round, feet on top. Tuck the pelvis, here we go. Squeeze and tap. Squeeze. Check that penny. That penny that's between your cheeks. It's got to stay there the whole time. Come on, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Pick up that ball. Final time on our leg lifts. Here we go. Lift. Push that low back down. Pull the navel through the low back to the floor. Keep it strong, guys. Come on, we got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. You guys are killing it. Final block right here. This one's a little different than the other ones because we're going to combine a stability ball core with our jumping jack. So we are looking to challenge ourselves in a couple ways on this one. Obviously the core on that plank rollout or the plank hold if you need to. But the extra challenge on that is that you're going to be out of breath from that jumping jack. So figuring out how to hold the core in tight and still breathe. Diane, looking at you. All right, so in position, we're starting with that plank rollout. Terry, feel free to add anything to this, making sure to press the arms down if you want to add a leg lift between rollouts, up that challenge, whatever works for you. Ready, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Roll it away. Good, remember when you roll it back, it does not come all the way back in. You're just trying to bring it right back underneath the shoulders. Stay with it, guys, come on. My core is tired, I bet yours is too. Last one, and come up to a stand. Jumping jack or modified, here we go. Don't worry about where that ball goes unless it's attacking you. Mine was following me for a minute. 10 seconds. Big arms, big legs. 3, 2, 1. Back down, right back on that ball. Knee on the floor first if you need to. One leg up, other leg up. Here we go. Roll and return. Now focus on that breathing. Deep breath in. Nice breathing. Abdominals still pulled tight. 4, 3, 2, 1, back up on those feet. Modified jumping jack is perfectly fine. Remember, all I really care about is that those arms and legs are making as big of movements as they can. So all the way out, all the way in. 3, 2, 1, back to your ball. Final round, guys, you are almost there. Heart rate should be up. Here we go. Roll back, deep breath. Stay with it. Come on, guys, we got 7 seconds. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jumping jack. Final round. Let's do it. Big arms, big legs. Come on, guys. All the way to the end. You got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High five. Psh. Good job, everybody. Walk it around. Take some nice deep breaths. Shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. Give me a nice deep breath in place with a big arm reach. Blow it away. Reach all the way down to those toes. We're going to come back up to the top nice and slow. Keep those nice deep breaths. Give me a little rotation. And a couple of arm circles. Big reach up and back. And forward. One more time. Big circle back. And big circle forward. All right, guys. I am very proud of you. Thank you for joining me today and working hard. Make sure you kick it over to that cool down. At the end of your cool down, there is a message, and I'd like to hear from each of you, if possible. All right, guys, have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you soon.